Time to do a little bit of gardening. I got a 3-day weekend and nothing better planned than to get out here and take care of some things. Now, I got a hoop ring, a hoop tent, greenhouse with plastic. Got me some peanuts right there, bell peppers, cucumbers, artichoke, beautiful artichoke plant that's taken off, tomatoes, corn, string beans, cucumbers. And on the other side I have some squash plants, and I'm going to take you over there real quick and show that to you. And what I'm going to do is on the other side where my squash plants are is I'm removing the hoop tent cover, my plastic, because when the plants were small, that was fine. It was wonderful. They were doing great. They were thriving. They're getting a lot of water. Now the plants are actually producing vegetables, and you can see how huge the squash plants are getting. And I'm not zooming in with the camera here. I got it as far back as I can. But you can see that my zucchini plants are starting to produce zucchinis. You can see that the ground where the tent was does exactly what it's supposed to do. It holds in moisture. I'm going to be pulling some weeds out of here this morning. But the main thing that I'm doing is, if you look at my sprinkler system, I have it running along the back of the fence, which is watering the plants. But if you look at the size of the plants, you got to ask yourself, are the plants getting adequately watered? So what we're going to do today is we're going to take our plastic down, and we're going to run our sprinkler line overhead, over top of the plants, so it spreads the water and make sure that we give our plants adequate water. Once again, let me start pulling this thing back off, and you can just see the benefits of using a hoop tent on your garden. This thing is monstrous. I have some monstrous plants here, and I'm very proud of this. So, I'm going to go ahead and get started. These are snap rings. They're made out of PVC. Basically, I just cut the PVC in little bitty pieces, and I split them so that they snap over. So I don't have to keep using clamps, clamp down my plastic. When I put my plastic back on at first, I use these clamps to hold it in place. But once I've got my last cable tie in place on my sprinkler heads, then it's time to fire the system up and adjust the heads and make sure that they're hitting all the plants. Come out, take a look at my system, see how it's spraying down on top of all the plants. Is it hitting everything properly across the leaves? And so far, it's looking awesome. Getting these dry areas here in the front. Sometimes you have to come out and customize your garden out to go with the flow of the plants, rather than try to get the plants to go with the flow of your ideas. So, you know, you may have to adjust your sprinkler heads. And nothing wrong with that. Now that I've got my sprinkler system in play and everything seems to be watering well, I'm going to go on ahead and recover the system, recover my plants back up. And look at that zucchini. Well, this will conclude our video for today. And remember, there's no plant that's in your garden that doesn't dream big dreams. Have a good day. got out here and got busy, and I started picking green beans, and I ended up with quite a few of them. Plus I topped off my lettuces. Wow. This is a 5-gallon bucket. I got a few cucumbers off of the vines, and I'm still picking green beans. I have quite a few of them on just this little row here. Turns out to be about a pot of them. And I still got some more over here that are ready to be harvested. And so kind of, just the whole thing with gardening, sometimes you start off with one idea that you want to do, which was running a overhead sprinkler system, and you end up doing something else. So I'm going to continue on picking, and I'll report back in after I start running my overhead sprinkler system for my other hoop tent. Alright, signing off.